guys, VC here with another video. So you may have noticed on some TVs that your signal is cut off around the edges. As you're seeing here on this video test, that there should be two boxes, one with blue box and then on the outer edge a green box, signifying you have the full picture. So some games you'll actually see that the HUD's cut off and everything. Other games like Rocket League actually have an adjustment to compensate for that. But for most games though, you're kind of up the creek without a paddle. So we're gonna take a look at this and fix it. It's kind of this is just kind of to get you by until you get a more modern TV, as this affects like older TVs that have a component and like VGA inputs, which this TV does. Is old Philips / Magnavox TV. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, but like I said, what you'll need for this is a spare Xbox One series controller with a headphone jack. Has to be a newer one with a headphone jack. Can't be the original OG one. Or a wired controller with the same audio jack. A USB-C cable to power the controller. A headphone-to-headphone cable for auxiliary, and a sound bar or speaker. I'm just showing a portable speaker for now, just to show you, but I'm going to use the sound bar for this. So let's back out of here, and what we have to do is we have to go to go back to the beginning here. Let's go to settings, and then go to under general, go to TV and display options, then video, fidelity, and overscan. Now where it says overrides on the left here in the display, change this to DVI. Just say use manual settings on this message. Now you'll notice your screen will get a little funky. It'll be smaller than it should be. So let's go ahead and back out. See, now the resolution has dropped to 480p. So we'll need to drop that back up to 1080p. Now also note the reason why you need the sound bar. I'm going to set yes here to keep the resolution. So now we'll be back at 1080p. But yeah, the reason you need the sound bar because once you go DVI, the audio is no longer routed to the HDMI cable. So you need some sort of means of getting audio out of the system, because it's in their infinite wisdom they decided to not send audio down on DVI. I don't know why. So, but yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. But let's go check the video fidelity overscan now. I'm sorry, the Calibrate TV. Excuse me. Next, and see now you can see the green rectangle. So now we're getting the full picture. So let's hit back, and as you see, it's at 1080p now. And now we're gonna hook up the soundbar because we don't get any audio right now. There's no audio on this TV because it's being treated as a quote-unquote monitor with the DVI section. So let me go ahead and start hooking this stuff up. So as you can see, I had the Xbox controller hooked up. USB-A going into the system here. C going to the controller. And then I have the auxiliary cable going into the jack here of the controller, going into the auxiliary of the speaker here. Now, the one last thing you have to do, you got to go into the audio settings. So hit the guide button and go down to the speaker here. Now you're hearing audio on mine because I already adjusted it, but go to the speaker icon here. And actually, we'll have to go to app first to see what. So I guess it doesn't give me the option for the sound bar. So, but yeah, if you notice the volume is low, you would go to this sound icon down here in the bottom, and then adjust the headset volume on the top there. And then change the headset chat mixer to be more toward the controller than to the person. And then turn the mic monitoring off completely. It's probably not showing it on this one because it's maybe it's only a single phono jack. I don't know about that, but we'll go ahead and try it with the soundbar next. Okay, so I have the back of the soundbar here, so we're going to hook it up here in the auxiliary jack right here. Same headphone jack. Plug that in. Just flip the soundbar around. Then on something like a soundbar here, you'll actually have to choose the audio source. So that will be either on the console itself or on the remote. In this case, I don't have the remote on me, so let me just power this on. And mine's actually already on audio. Now, if you get a hum, just you need to adjust the cable here. Okay, so I'm back here after the cut here. So what happened with my system here, I was getting a hum. It was actually I have a slightly bad cable. So make sure you have a good auxiliary cable. Otherwise, you'll get that hum as you heard before. So just to recap, now you can see that if we go into settings, TV display, and calibrate, we have the full thing. So the only thing is, like now, when you power on your system, you're going to have to power on. You're going to basically have two controllers: one you play with, and then one that you reserve just for audio. It's annoying, I know, but basically how it goes. But yeah, here's the other thing you got to do. On some of these, you have to go into the sound settings, as I mentioned before here. Now you see the audio adjustments. I don't know why it wasn't showing on the soundbar. Maybe because there's a microphone in this one for some reason. But yeah, headset mic. Make sure this is off. That'll take off any feedback loops from like the headphone, the microphone part of it. Headset volume. You want to set this to the far right to get the most out of it. And then the headset chat mixer, you want to set all the way to the controller and not hear people talking. Mic monitoring, I have this the lowest because I don't want it to monitor mic because I don't talk to people and I just want to hear the music. But that's pretty much it. I know it's a little jank, but it's, for people that are hard up on times, they can't buy a new TV right now and they want to get the best picture they can, or at least the full picture. You can use if you have another controller, a cheap $20 speaker, or if you already had existing soundbar, you can use it and get by, at least for the time being. But so that'll do it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.